Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Austin, Texas. Well, technically Round Rock, I believe. Here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex is the site of tonight's game between your favorite team from the 956, your Laredo Soccer Club. Travel to the home of Austin United FC here in Round Rock, Texas. A little bit unorthodox, but sure enough, this is where the home side play here in Round Rock. Folks, that ball is rolling, the whistle's blowing, and that means that this game is officially underway here in Round Rock, Texas, folks. The Heat are desperately looking for points as they look into contention into the postseason, coming off a very impressive 6-0 victory at home. Today, however, they're on the road, a different mission, a different objective. Austin will have possession here now. This one lobbed a near-hand flank onto the wide area. The Heat is pressing here with Jack Pascoe, the Sparrow, unable to gather possession again. He'll get a flick on it into the stands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeper activity early on here in Round Rock. This is the Heat's second time here in the Round Rock area. The first time was last season. The Heat dropping points. 2 goals against 1 against Round Rock last season. This year we're playing on a different field in the same complex. Today it's artificial turf. Last year it was on the natural pitch. And Austin will gather again. Half space activation play now, looking to dribble forward, a touch out wide. Austin looking dangerous here early on in the opening minutes of this contest. Missed opportunity to find a third man run out wide. Ball interiorly again, as Austin looks to be patient on the build-up. One of the keys for the Heat today having to be their disciplinary defensive shape. A lot of emphasis on it this week at training. The Heat, though, on the run there. Colaci, the man from Milan. Gorlaci with it, a chance to open up the field of play, and doing so now with El Capitão. This is Denny Crestor. The Brazilian will have a touch, and into the wide, into the flank we go. This is Kobe Pardon. Unable to holding on to possession here. Kenny Sign as a Kobe native recovers. He'll play back again with new man for the Laredo Heat, Adam Conway. Conway will settle it across the middle channel. This is on the foot of the Wolfman, Richard Bryan. And he'd go wide again. Channel play over to the Sparrow. He'll get a touch back on the inside, looking for Danny Cristo. And unable to gather possession once more here. Austin will gather in the transitional moment. The Heat doing a good job of getting numbers behind the ball. It's going to be a challenge on Colaci. The first foul of the afternoon goes against the Heat. Austin will look to play. Short side flank play again as the Heat now looking to will stay composed in their shape. Got to stay compact. One of the principles what the Heat preaches to its academy. This one will be back out wide by Austin. Big switch of field play incoming. Kobe Pardon with enough time and composure to settle it back into the gloves of Aiden Haynes as a California native. Coolly, calmly, and collectively will gather and play here. He'll go short over to the London native. This is the Wolfman, Richard Bryan. In possession again across the 18 over to Jakob Schnitzler. Heat's third leading goal scorer this season, playing as a center back. Very dangerous on set pieces. One of the specialties here for head coach Johnny Clifford. First year with the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Inheriting the program after the absence of the mayor of Electric City, John Powell, who took the Heat to Lone Star Conference Promised Land last season, last campaign. Regular season champions, Lone Star Conference tournament champions. This year the Heat looking to repeat with a ladder seed into the playoff position. The Heat will play again. Denny Cristo, El Capitão will play. This is the Wolfman again. Richard Bryan, he'll go wide. Flank play, activity active now for the Heat with Kobe Pardon. Touch on the inside. He'll share again across. And a 50-50 ball. Luckily, Jakob Schnitzler is the closest to it. And the ball to Nicola Greco, playing it in the unorthodox position as a right midfielder today. Greco will take it down the touchline. Had an assist last time out for the Laredo Heat. The servicing ball incoming. Looking for Benson Molnar, who had a hat-trick as well last time out for the Heat against the Vaqueros. And Austin will regather this one at the edge, well, further out from the edge of the 18-yard box now. And play will continue. Flank play now for Austin. Greco with defensive responsibilities now on the chase. Austin will do a nice job of holding on to possession on the forehand side. They'll look to play out wide once more. Nice flick to evade the challenge, but turnover on the possession. This time to El Capitao. The Brazil native will have it with Ben Smolner. One-time pass. Activation play here for Colaci on the stride for the Italian stallion. The man from Milan with possession. He'll share with his national compatriot. This is Nicola Greco. The rotation now for the Heat. Incoming. Adam Conway will share across again to the middle, looking for Jakob Schnitzler and finding its way to the right foot of the Kobe native as he'll swing it back onto the near-hand flank. This is Colby Pardon, the Wolfman in control. Richard Bryan bringing a lot of experience and composure to this Laredo Heat side. Good play now on the up back through attempt here for the Sparrow. It's Jack Pascoe on the touch. Jack Pascoe has an opportunity to open up the field of play once more. El Capital will recover. Flag will stay down. Benson Molnar, hat-trick hero against the Vaqueros, is onside. This one's going to go off of him. And Austin on the recovery again. The throw here for Austin to get things back underway. Over to the forehead of Colby Pardon now. Ball brought down in the middle over to Nicola Greco. The flick and the clearance now by Austin United. The header here of Jakob Schnitzler will find its way to the composed Adam Conway, who joins the Heat late this season, but joining him regardless. A through-ball attempt at the wall play now to Colaci. On the stride for Colaci with an opportunity. Colaci! And the shot is blocked at the edge of the 18, but the Heat knocking on the door. The kitchen door looking hungry for goals. 6 wasn't enough against forward. They're looking to continue momentum and looking to continue to build on the result at home against the Vaqueros. The last couple of games will dictate the playoff position. The Lubbock Matadors, regular season champions, clinching the first position, I believe, on the seeding here for the playoffs. And this one is from Richard Bryan. Line breaking ball, trying to find Adam Conway. Now doing so over to El Capital. This is Denny Cresto. Wide ball now. Nicola Greco controls off his right foot. Greco with an opportunity to take the 1v1 dribble, and he'll go back inside. Cresto with an opportunity to go back out wide. The roll and the step over now to Colaci. The service ball incoming. This one high to the far post over to the Sparrow, who brings the ball back down inside of the 18. Unable to get it. That's going to be a foul for dangerous play, I believe, on the Sparrow. And Austin United will have it on the ground, looking to play out of their own back. And the ball 50-50. It almost turned into an opportunity for Benson Molnar and the Heat. As a Hungarian looking to stride and find his way onto the goal line. Ball again for Austin across the belly button of the field. Now the individual touch forward. The 1-1 situation now for Jakob Schnitzler. He'll get a touch on this, and this one will be back all the way to Aiden Haynes. He did a good job on the recovery. The home crowd obviously encouraging play, but the away fans loving the effort here by the Heat. Ball breaking, line breaking ball again over to Kenshin Onyo. The overlap here for the Sparrow. This one off his stride, just too far out. And Austin will throw again, keeper activity. Pass back and out wide again. Still in the box here for Austin. We'll call Round Rock home. El Capital will swing at the Sparrow with an opportunity, looking to glide, looking to get momentum. The Sparrow with a throw-ball attempt at this one for Pardon, a chance for the Heat. Pardon with a strike, driven, goal! The Heat open up the scoring here in Round Rock, Texas. Austin conceding the first to a strike by Colby Pardon. The assist attempted, not sure really giving off the deflection, but the idea from the Sparrow and the vision from the Birdman is there, looking to play him through. Pardon with a lot of time, the goalkeeper with the deflection, that ball just underneath him. And Austin here concede the first. The Heat go up by a goal at the 9-minute mark. And the moment and momentum here in the Heat's favor. Head coach Johnny Clifford not content with the Heat's defensive shape, even though the team just scored. I'd say it's more of a lavender color to me, but purple indeed. The ball will rotate to opposite side flank now. A touch on the inside, penetrating through the half space, looking to flirt with the middle channel. United will have it again, flirting again with the middle channel here and across the full moon of the field. Today's surface is turf. And over to the flank again. Looking for the switch. Austin will find it across. This one across 3 channels there. Touch on the inside. A servicing ball incoming. Pardon will get the flick on it and into the gloves of Aiden Haynes. No pass attempted, so no infraction caused. Haynes will roll it over to the Wolfman, the North London native, looking for a line-breaking ball, breaking the first line of pressure over to Adam Conway. He'll look for a big switch, trying to find Nicola Greco out wide. Another big switch incoming here for Austin. They'll throw it into the 50-50. The Wolfman right at home over the full moon of the field. The Sparrow will gather as a Welshman now on the half turn again gets taken down. The foul is called. Switch again. The Kobe native will find Nicola Greco on the left foot now. Chance for the Italian. Over on the drive. The servicing ball incoming. This one will be a goal kick off of Greco. He'd send it out of play. Austin will have it. They'll regather the start of the game again. Austin will opt to go long here. The Heat will battle the second ball in the mid-park. All the way to Haynes after the flick. And he'll find Adam Conway. Full turn here for Conway, finding Jakob Schnitzler. Over to the German international. On the stride forward again, looking for the curler, trying to find Colaci. A chance again. Now Colaci inside of the 18 and getting dispossessed. It looks like there's a pulled hamstring on the activity on the defensive play there. The Heat will go to a set piece. They've been effective for the majority part of the season here for them. We'll see what play from the whiteboard is directed at the squad. Heat will go short. Back to Denny Cresto. The servicing ball incoming, curling. Schnitzer with a chance to bring it down. Jakob unable to take it. No penalty, says the official. Play resumes. And the action continues. Colby Pardon will get a one-time ball on the inside. And this one collected by the goalkeeper. Yet again, a chance to play out. Austin United FC are looking to go quickly. And the forehead of Richard Bryan will put the ball back into the air. Isaac Newton correct again. That ball comes back down. The Sparrow will have it controlled again by Colby Pardon, author of the lone one so far, the VIP of today's match. And over to Adam Conway. A lot of time on Conway. Every time he touches the ball, folks, he has enough time and composure to step it on. And now a dangerous situation here. Richard Bryan will put it into the air again. Colaci will fight for this one. And gather it again, this time by El Capitão, the Brazilian, Denny Cresto, former St. Mary's Rattlers, first year with the Laredo Heat. Into the middle again. Kenshin Unya will recover, will receive, and this one out to the flank again, controlled now by the outside of the foot here of the Sparrow. Over to Pardon again. The activity on this right-hand side has been fantastic for the Heat. Servicing ball into the middle, a chance for Colaci! And over the crossbar, Colaci looking to get his game back on. Momentum in his favor. He's been a little bit of a drought, the Italian has. And the Milan native unable to finish there, sending it across the line, well, over the crossbar, folks. Chance for the Heat again, knocking on that door. The link-up play and activity on this right-hand side has been good in these opening moments of the game. Obviously, the side that the goal has come from. The Heat unable to capitalize on numerical superiority in the final third, especially in transition. As of yet, ball again into the air. Forehead of El Capitão, bringing that ball back down. He'll get it again and try two for $1. And this one will be out of play. And not just yet, Austin will opt to keep it into play, giving the Heat a chance to restructure as long as Austin has the possession of the round one. Ball set across again, opposite side flank now. Greco leaving the wide play active. Austin able to come again, and he's got to be a little bit more intense on the pressure with a purpose on that forehand side. Austin with a couple of touches here, looking to switch it again, and a big switch here. A switch of field play. Austin with a chance to stretch it out wide again, and they do so now. And the 1v1 situation with the goal scorer. Austin beating the first line here. Austin with a chance, a shot from afar, and a foul on the play. That's going to be against Part and then the Heat. The Heat will have to defend the set piece. And a dangerous situation now for Austin United FC. So four-man wall, good distance here. This is obviously in the scoring range. In terms of set pieces go, folks. Aiden Haynes with defensive duty, the wall. No man out if the Austin United FC goes short. Could be dangerous on a servicing ball if they choose to go the width. This will be direct and into the back of the net, and the tie here from Austin. And one of the biggest misconceptions this game has, folks, that every time you touch the ball and you look to goal, you've got to shoot it as hard as you can. It's about placement and composure. And Austin United FC with a good showing there, equalizing it off the set piece. Dangerous situation. And honestly, folks, the Heat have dominated the majority of the opening quarter hour of play here. In terms of possession opportunities, Austin's had a little bit of the ball. They've gone forward a handful of times as well, but majorly it's been the Laredo Heat with a chance. A good flick here now. El Capitan will have it, and late on the switch, Austin will regather this one into the 18. And El Capitan could have flicked that one out one time. The Heat would have been on a breakaway. Yet again. Long ball incoming here from the home side. Jakob Schnitzer will put it back into the air. Adam Conway will set it back toward the middle. A good ping pong sequence here. A pinball action for the Heat. This one ends up on the foot of Nicola Greco on the stride forward, trying to find Colache, who gets taken down, drawing the foul, might I say. He will have the set piece again. Unio will play this one to the Wolfman. It's Richard Bryan. He'll settle across into the half space again with Adam Conway. Patience play here in terms of the Heat. Ben Smolner dropping in, trying to receive here. The switch now from the German international over to the Sparrow. The Welsh Wizard will look to go back interiorly now, and the Wizard will get the Heat here for the Heat. Colby Parton to do the honors. And the throw again of the Wolfman. This is Brian. He'll find it to Kenshin Unio, the Kobe native on the stride here. The flick, Ben Smolner playing the way he faces. One-time ball back to Ken Unio, and Kenshin will have it again on the flick to the inside. And the Sparrow unable to reach it. Possession to Conway. Unable to gather possession of this one. 50-50 possession. He'll get a nice touch on this one. And with a chance to go back out, looking to find the Sparrow here. If this ball is out of play, Austin will have it. Conway could have gone a little bit narrower. Not so much forward, just a little wider. And found a Pardon. This one off the throw. The header by Colby Pardon. No handball, says the official. Play continues. The nice through ball attempted here. Jakob Schnitzler will just cover this one as it sails out of play. Goal kick income here for Aiden Haynes. 1-1 on the board, folks. The Heat opened the scoring in the 10th minute of play. Austin equalized off a wonderful set piece, to be fair. He with a chance again to rotate. Schnitzler, a lot of touches here for the big German international. He'll get a flick. Flirting with a 50-50 here. Austin will regather. The foul on the play. Tough challenge here. It's against Schnitzler. And another set piece opportunity for Austin United. This one's looking like it's going to be a long ball directly into the box. A big ball into the air. Aiden Haynes unable to gather control it fully on the first touch, but is able to pounce on it like a turtle touch shell. The second ball opportunity there. And he'll roll it back to the German. This is Jakob Schnitzler. Across again. This one is Richard Bryan's decision next, and he'll go wide. Colby Pardon receives the former MSU Mustang as a Dallas native. Will pass out wide. The Brazilian on the touch into the flank now. A chance for Cresto, a chance for the Heat. Good through ball now for the Sparrow. This is Jacko. It's the Welsh Wizard on the run here. The Cardiff native servicing ball blocked, and a corner kick incoming again here, folks, for the Laredo Soccer Club. Bonilla, man! Roger Bonilla, pleasure to have you tuning into the stream. Un abrazo hacia Houston. Cresto with an opportunity here. The servicing ball driven. First post. A chance now for Molnar. He'll get a flick and it's blocked. Cresto, second chance. Service ball. Far post action. Looking for the Wolfman. And the clearance again by Austin United FC. The German international Jakob Schnitzler will have it into the half space, and he'll try to drive and find a pass. That's a tough challenge after the play. He'll get a talk with the center. A lot of time to be played here still, folks. Across the 23rd minute of play in this first half of action. Still 22 left in this one. The opening 45 minutes of action before an entire full 45 in the second half. Austin United will go short over to the flank. Interior ball play into the half space, now the middle channel and out back again. And Austin looking to gather momentum here. Turned over again, the Sparrow will bring it back down. Ben Smolner will get a header of his own over again to El Capitao. This is Colachi with a flick. Colachi in the box and unable to find the second opportunity off of the sombrero flick. And Austin United here now on the stride. It'll be a transitional game for Austin, folks, I believe. Trying to find something on the counter attack. The Heat with numbers in front of the ball instead of behind it. Austin on the half turn here, looking to find the flick and the play. And this one's still in play, sent out by Colby Pardon. It's going to be Austin ball to get things back underway. And Austin will throw. Touch out wide again, Austin into the flank. Through ball attempted now, still flank play though. A progression into the interior channels here by Austin. Chance for a service to ball. That ball settled again across the flick inside. Jakob Schnitzler will get the clearance. Ben Smolner will fight for it. Kenshin Unio will get the flick over to Colachi. Colachi will pass it back on the inside over to the Sparrow, and it's the through ball attempted, missing a little bit of juice to find Vince Molnar by Jack Pasco. And Austin will settle this one out of play. Colby Pardon will just watch it sail. Pardon will play quick over to the Wolfman, the London native, Richard O'Brien. Sliding it across the middle channel. The Heat conceding off a set piece, folks. Jakob Schnitzler looking to go wide again into the opposite side flank. He'd go flank play again after flirting with progression into the inside channel. Throw in for the Heat, last touched by Austin. And the throw again, Jakob Schnitzler. Over to Adam Conway now. The flick and the play now, Colaci in the box. Colaci with a chance. Colaci! The link-up play there. The edge of the 18, the one-time action there for the Heat. Have created opportunities in the last two games. Austin will go out wide once more. Big ball incoming yet again. This one into the air. Jakob Schnitzler brings it down. This one finds its way out of play. Throw here for the home side to get things back underway, and sure enough, this one forward and into the air again. Not out of play just yet, though. Conway on the defensive sector here for the Heat. The half turn and the blender play now by Austin into the box. Austin with a chance. The challenge here by Jakob Schnitzler. That ball out of play. It's going to end up as a goal kick. The Heat wanting a card for diving. Austin wanting the PK called for the foul. And the Wolfman will play short. Good pass here now into Kenny Onyo as Kenny Sang will lay it off, and this time to the Brazilian captain, Denny Cresto. Over to Adam Conway now. Conway will share. Kobe Pardon will get a touchback on the inside. And over to the Wolfman. He's able to get the flick back out off the deflection here to Cresto. A chance again for the Heat. Channel run now. The Brazilian will have it. Flank play activity active here for the Heat. Jack Pascoe, the Sparrow back on the inside. A chance to find Ben Smolner. And the link-up play not there for the Heat on this possession. Austin with a chance in transition again. They have numbers against them, though. It's a 3v5. And a yellow card here. That's going to be against Colby Pardon. Play into the box again. A chance for United to get the flick inside. Long ball here off by Austin. The Heat unable to gather it, and they do so now. The Wolfman gets taken down, fell on the play. And the Heat will have the set piece here as we approach the 29th minute of action, live from Round Rock, Texas, here at the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. And Schnitzler will have it on the touch again. Looking to find Denny Cresto. He'll play it one time, this time to Kenny Unio. And Kenny will go for a big through ball again, this one over the head of Colaci. And the high pressing line out by the Heat. Second ball incoming to be disputed. The Wolfman unable to get it now. A foul on the play. There's going to be a little bit of a forearm extension on the Wolfman's jump. And Jakob Schnitzler looking to play, this time with Adam Conway. Through the middle again, trying to find Kenny Unio. Ben Smoller gets taken down. No foul. Play resumes. The official commands. And out wide Austin goes. And Austin will look to go wide here. Austin with momentum in their favor now. We said it was going to be a transitional game. They've done a good job of breaking lines when they have it. Servicing ball, the Wolfman off the clearance again. Molnar having to drop in. Won't reach it, though. Austin again with a flick this time. Kenny Unio battling for the 50-50. And Austin United still with a chance to keep it forward. And hold on to possession. They'll go back out wide again. The one-time throw. Looked like an early cross. That's a shot regardless. The Heat will, both teams will go to hydration break, folks. Temperatures here in Round Rock at 91 degrees. Low on the UV index. So both moments of this game, folks, 1-1 on the board. The Heat scoring early within 9 minutes of play. Round Rock equalizing not so much after that. Not so much later after that with a set piece into the top left corner. Hydration break provide a chance for both teams to talk things out. It's like an unofficial timeout here within the Lone Star Conference. Obviously temperatures to an extreme throughout the kickoff times. The Heat looking to go into the postseason. The Heat looking to play past the regular Lone Star Conference. Looking to go into the postseason and contend for the championship. They're defending Lone Star Conference tournament champions. Mayor of Electric City, John Powell. Assistant coach of that roster, Bonilla man, Roger Bonilla. Taking the Heat to the promised land last campaign. Head coach Johnny Clifford, assistant coach Gary Tucker, and Raul Yamon looking to take the Heat into the same position this year. But still a lot to play for. Will the Heat have one more game after this one? That'll be next Friday at home as they close out the regular season against Corinthians, folks. Same Corinthians side who defeated the Heat in San Antonio. I believe it's the Heat's third game of the regular season this 2023 campaign. So they'll close it out against a strong opponent regardless. Still a lot to play for, though. The Heat needing a little bit of luck depending on somebody else's fortune, depending on third-party results to look to get into the postseason. But as long as they continue to control their controllables, there's a chance, folks. Austin on the touch again. We're back from the hydration break. Temperatures dropping. It looks like a little bit of water might be coming into the area. Hopefully not. Hopefully it stays nice and dry here. And Round Rock as Austin United will have the throw once more. On the throw here, looking to jump a line. Austin on the half turn now, a chance from afar. The Heat will get a flick on this one, but Austin set up nicely in the attacking half here. Nicola Greco worried about the overlap. That gives a lot of time for a servicing ball, and sure enough, that ball serviced in. The Wolfman will read it like the first chapter of a book, folks. And cleared it, but not far out of danger. Austin on the half turn again. This Austin side is a good side, folks. On the half turn again. The Sparrow unable to gather possession. Kenshin Unio will come away with it in the blender play now. Active on the half turn. Kenny on the dribble forward now. Chance for the Heat. Fine progression into the wide area. And sure enough, to Nicola Greco's He'll share back again with Jakob Schnitzer into the middle. El Capital controls it. He's doing a good job of playing out of that. They're trying to find the rotation near hand side. Denny Cresto again into the middle. Played out to the Sparrow. Jacko will have it back to El Capital. Denny Cresto will rotate. Interior ball this time to the German international. The man from Kass. It's Jakob Schnitzler. Out wide again we go. Nicola Greco for the one-time pass forward. That ball out of play. And the Heat will have the throw. Jakob Schnitzer on the receiving end of it. Into the middle again. Line-breaking ball. Over to Denny Cresto on the hesitation play. He'll have it over to the Sparrow. This is Jack Pascoe on the overlap again. Colby Pardon with an opportunity with a one-time ball. Serviced in, far post play. Colaci looking to bring it down. A chance for Greco, driven and blocked. Austin will look to play now. Transitional moment again for the home side. The throw while attempted, succeeded into the near hand half space again, and now out to the flank. And a chance for the home side. 1v1 situation. Colby Pardon now on the defensive job. Into the box. Pardon will send it out of play. Corner kick. Austin United FC incoming, folks. It's not just about attacking the set pieces. It's about defending him. The Heat with a chance around the defensive sector. Jakob Schnitzer gets taken down. No foul. Signaled by the official. Austin, the early cross now into the box, into the air. The Wolfman will get a flick on this one. Ball still inside of the 18. A shot! And this one high blocked. It should be corner kick incoming here. And sure enough, Austin will have another. Service now. Austin into the box. A chance! And the lead off a set piece. Talk about the set pieces, folks. It's a 50-50 job. You get some on attack and you got to be good. You get them defensively and you have to be just as good on defense. Austin turning things around here in the first half. The Heat started hot, started strong. Now dropped not just the lead, but the tie as well. Austin turning things around here on their home turf at the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. And the Heat having to work again, climb a mountain. From the lead to the tie and now facing the deficits. Still only a one-goal game. And out wide again, the Heat go into the flank. The Sparrow with a touch over to El Capital. This is Denny Cresto on the overlap. Colby Pardon, early ball now over again to the Sparrow. Jack Pascoe with a chance. Far post shot and blocked and deflected into the gloves of the goalkeeper here. Response here by the Heat after conceding, looking to get it back in their favor. The next play over. Austin will go along again. Jakob Schnitzer will bring it back down. Ken Nuno will get a flick. Ben Smolner will have a touch as well. And a 50-50 in favor of Austin here. Transitional moment again now. Jakob Schnitzer will get a touch. Denny Cresto will wrap it around, finding Ben Smolner on the half turn. Nice play off the decoy, and the Heat now regather possession here. Nicola Greco on the touch forward. A lot of dribbling here for the Heat wideman. Nicola Greco. Foul on the play. Heat will have a set piece opportunity once again as they look to get the equalizer back on the board before the end of the first half. Just 5 minutes shy of it. servicing ball. The Heat inside of the box. The rejection now. The one-time ball, and the Sparrow looking to send one into the far post. That one out of play. Last touched by the Heat. It's going to be goal kick. Goal kick here. Austin United will get things back underway. No need to play short. This one will be going the distance. Greco unable to get contact on it, at least solidly. Austin with very patient now. When they have it, no need to rush things forward. There's a tackle. And now the Heat will have to defend off another set piece here. See, in Austin will send the first ball into the box, folks, and battle the second. The Heat unable to give distance on any of the clearances as of yet. Half-turn play here into the middle again. Austin with a chance, and into the gloves of Aiden Haynes. A shot from about 19 out. Low and into the far post as the Sparrow here will have it. He'll share Jakob into the middle. Excuse me. That was Kobe Pardon looking to find Denny Cresto. Austin will regather now into the middle. The mid-park play here. Out wide again. Big switch again incoming. Kobe Pardon will read it. Flag would have gone up offside on the ruling. Decide to opt for it. The decision is to play again. Kobe Pardon fighting for possession here. That ball out of play, last touched by the Heat. Austin will have it off the throw. They'll throw it quickly. Have a 2-1 goal lead here against the Heat, who scored first in the opening 10 minutes of play. And two set pieces have given Austin the lead after that. Ball played again into the half space now. Austin will look to rotate through the middle, into the belly button of the field. Center back, active play here. Everybody looking to get a touch on this, and this one will progress from the near hand to the far hand side. Looking to switch to a point of attack. That ball out of play, last touched by the Heat. Austin will have a throw again, and the Heat sending everybody on the bench to warm up. Assuming head coach Johnny Clifford will look to make adjustments into that second half of play. Greco with it still. He'll find the ball forward, trying to find Benson Molnar. And Molnar working hard to get it. He'll do so over to Capital through the middle. Denny Cristo will look to put it into the air, near hand side. And over to the Sparrow. Jack Pascoe, the overlap here on the near hand side. The switch of field play, looking to find Colacci. It's Chris, the man from Milan, the Italian, looking to drive it forward. He'll get taken down. Set piece opportunity incoming. And the Heat with a chance again. This one will be a right-footed strike here by Chris Colacci. So Denny Cresto looks like will take the honors on the set piece. Colacci wanting the ball as well. Heat claimed a short distance on the wall. It's only 9. Cresto will look to go directly at goal here. Second ball chance, depending on the strike for Cresto. As long as it's on target, the Heat with an opportunity. Cresto! Looking to guide to the far post into the hands of the keeper. Austin will go through the middle again. First line of pressure broken on the dribble. The Heat now having to have numbers behind the ball in transition. Austin, 1-2 touches, and they're out again through the middle. The through well attempted. Adam Conwell will get the deflection, the flick, and with a chance to go forward as we close out the last 30 seconds of play in the regulated 45 plus a stoppage at the center. And the fourth will dispute. Colby Pardon with a chance. The Heat looking to equalize before the end of the first half here. Kenshin Unio will put it into the air. Beautiful ball, folks, onto the far hand side. Austin with a flick. This one off of the Heat. And a throw again for the home side. Ball again. Cresta will control, looking to find Kenny Unio. Unable to gather possession here. Transitional moment once again for Austin, who are content with the lead and content with the style. 45 and change now as Aiden Haynes will find the Wolfman. This is Richard Bryan, line breaking ball, splitting the first line of pressure now for the Heat. And a transitional moment now for the away side. Jack Pascoe on the near hand flank, looking to get the cut on the inside. The overlap again by Colby Pardon. Pascoe looking to dribble. This time it's Denny Cresto with a chance at the number 5, the chance at the round one. Cresto with a dribble to the front side, looking to get the flick, trying to find the Sparrow. Long ball here once again by Austin. Jakob Schnitzer will put it back on the ground. The Sparrow will get a touch over to Kenshin Unio late on the challenge here. That's going to be a yellow, and sure enough. So we'll play at least till the 47th, folks. It looks like. Richard Bryan on the touch now. Adam Conway at near hand side. Danny Cresto will put it into the air again, trying to find Benson Molnar over to Kenshin Unio. Will get the flick. Adam Conway will go one time into the half space. 3v2 here in favor of Austin if they hurry. The Heat's midline late in transition, too far high, not enough people behind the ball now, and Austin with a chance again. Flank play into the half space, a shot to the far post and blocked down again by the Heat's defense. Colaci will get a touch on this one on the half turn now, and Colaci will look to push the line forward himself on the dribble. Austin with numbers behind the ball defensively. Well, numerical superiority in favor of the home side. Jack Pascoe will swing it again, this time to Pardon. It's the author of the Heat's only goal this far in the evening, and the first of the match. And again to Pascoe. Touch again on the inside, over to Kenshin Unio. Unio on the dribble forward. He'll lay it off this time to Pascoe. Pascoe will try to get the flick back to the Cobit native. And Unio will try to find something off the half turn. He'll rotate it back this time to Denny Cresto, and El Capital will open up the field of play on the opposite side flank. The 1v1 here for Greco. 2v1 now as it turns. And over to Denny Cresto. On the touch forward, he'll settle it across again over to the Wolfman. The Wolfman will have a shot at no on the half turn now. It's a Sparrow in this one. Just too far off the touch. Ladies and gentlemen, 48 is enough in the first half of play. We're going into the break. The Heat with a deficit down by 1 after scoring the opener. We'll be back in a quarter hour for the conclusive half of action live from the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. We'll see you in 15. The Heat return next. Welcome back, folks. Second half well underway here in Round Rock, Texas. The Heat with an opportunity at a set piece now to try to get the equalizer. The Heat needing the result here to look into the postseason, folks. On this one, far post, man taken down, no foul. Ball it's still inside of the 18. A chance now for Austin United to clear. Chance for the Heat, the shot, far post. Goal, 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 Laredo. The freshman newly substituted Javi Mariona, the San Francisco native, getting the equalizer here for the Laredo Heat in the opening moments of this second half of play. And the Heat back on the tie, back on the draw in progression, trying to get the result on the road, needing it for playoff contention. And Mariona getting 2 and 2, had an assist and a goal against Fort Worth, coming on, making on an immediate impact here against Austin United FC. And the Heat equalizes 2 goals apiece and a chance to get the win. Later on in the second half of play, the Heat controlled the possession off after Austin United gave it up. Colby Pardon will step on the drag here, and we'll share it now near hand side. Jakob Schnitzler, half space play. And driven over to Colaci on the half turn. Colaci trying to play it out wide of Mariona. Colaci will switch the point of attack, finding on the far hand side Danny Cresto. A chance to bring the servicing ball inside. Benson Molnar flirting with it. A chance of deflection. Colaci, Molnar, this one into the net. Goal! 3 minutes and the Heat have 2 goals here in the second half of play. The lead back in their favor, 3-2 postseason. Chance still depending on somebody else's results, folks, but the Heat with a chance and an opportunity to keep adding goals. 3 minutes, 2 goals. Benson Molnar netting another one onto the season. I'm not sure if it was a clear strike by Molnar, but the ball ends up in the back of the net. Could have been an own goal. Not very good on the angle from our side here. And the Heat turning things around very quickly, folks. It's like a properly made quesadilla. You put the first set of tortilla, let that rise, let it cook. Put the cheese, you got to flip it over. That's when Austin not only got the tie, but got the lead. And then they keep turning it back in their favor. Jack Pascoe with a chance. Ball let go here inside of the 18 now on the edge. Jack Pascoe with a chance. Will get the chip onto the inside. And this one cleared. They're going to say it's going to be Laredo Heat. Well, last touched by the Heat here. It's going to be goal kick for Austin, who face a 1-goal deficit now. The immediate impact here by the youngster, the San Francisco native Javi Mariona. And 2 plays, back-to-back possessions. The Heat turned this around, now lead at 3-2 to start the second half of play. And Austin United will put it into the air now. The edge of that division of the mid-third and the attacking third. Adam Conway will get a flick of his own on it. And he'll try to force it now on the ground. No option there for the Heat to play through. Denny Cresto will get the stop, unable to play out. One too many touches by the Heat here, trying to find a solution. They'll turn it over. A chance for Austin United FC now. Onto the flank, into the half space. Now the servicing ball again. Aiden Haynes. We'll see it sail over on ball on the far hand side. This one last touched by Austin, not out of play yet. They'll get the mural kick to keep possession onto the field of play. The Sparrow on the half turn. Middle channel play now active here for Denny Cresto. El Capital will rotate one more time interiorly and over to Kenshin Unio, the Kobe native. Out wide now we go. Javi Mariona, half space play. The Travella pass, beautiful vision now. Benson Molnar with a chance will get the flick. Unlucky there, Javi Mariona. The vision by the 18-year-old has been fantastic since he's come on, folks. Had an assist. I'm not a betting man, folks, but he might get another look at another goal contribution in the second half of play. Just 5 minutes and change into this half. He lead it again, 3-2. Have a quick turnaround in the second half of play. Now flank play, Mariona getting the flick. This one out of play. And the thrown out by Austin, more like a toss. Austin will play. Interior ball and out wide again. Into the air. Schnitzler with a header. Ball brought down. Half space play. Denny Cristo, El Capitan, former rattler for St. Mary's. As part of head coach Johnny Clifford's program at St. Mary's University, 4 years. Driven out wide. Javi Mariona, one-time ball out wide. Over to the Sparrow. It's Jack Pascoe, the Cardiff native. The Welsh wizard with a chance to touch the inside. And over to El Capitan. Servicing ball again. Looking to find Adam Conway on the opposite side of the field. The turnover again. Transition on for Austin. Out wide once more. The flick, the clearance now by the Wolfman, who saw about 60 minutes of play against the Heats, on the Heats game against Fort Worth Vaqueros, last time at the Tamayu Soccer Complex. This is Ben Smolner, the Budapest native. Back to the Sparrow, this is Jack Pascoe. He'll share now. Colby Pardon, the Dallas, Texas native, will get a touch on it, and now back onto the far hand side. And again, over to Jack Pascoe. Interior ball. Denny Cresta will play. Kenshin Onyo off the half turn. The Wolfman Richard Bryant up back through, finding Adam Conway. Near hand flank. And Mariona on the underlap. Conway will share. This is Colachi. He'll let it play, trying to find Molnar. Miscommunication there by the Heat's forwards. And Austin United will have possession of the round one again. There's 3 players for the Heat here. There's no way Austin gets out of that situation there, folks. It's a 3v1, 2v1 at best, 3v2, at best. The Heat unable to gather possession on that defensive opportunity. Austin will have it, looking to find the through ball on the ground. This one will sail. A goal kick here for Aiden Haynes and the Laredo Heat. Jakob Schnitzler holding on to possession here. He'll play now. This time it's Kenshin Onyo. Onyo will share interiorly. This is Denny Cristo. El Capitan will go back out wide. And over to the right foot of Jack the Sparrow. Looking to get a touch back on the inside. That ball out of play. Corner kick coming up. And the Heat with a chance to get a 4th off a set piece opportunity. Servicing ball, the Sparrow will deliver it. This one, far post, looking to find the Wolfman, and over to Denny Cristo. Another chance here for the Heat. This one floating over to the far hand side edge of the 18-yard box. Controlled again by Molnar. Bentz will service again on the inside, trying to find the flick, and the Wolfman. Well, Jakob Schnitzer, trying to get the corner kick. Decision goes against the Heat here. It's a goal kick regardless for Austin United FC. Now the home side will have possession. Ball in the air. Austin United looking to find the second ball off the flank flick. And they'll hold on to possession on this near hand side. Austin with a chance to flick, and the Wolfman will get the clearance. This one far. Cresto down on the near hand side. And Denny is hurt here. Agony on his face, holding on to that kneecap. Training staff for the Heat asked to come on. Best in the country. Already training staff. Well, the Heat with opportunities off the bench here if Cresto needs to come off the field. El Capitão having a positive impact. This is El Capitão, Denny Cresto. Looks like both teams will go on the bench. They'll talk things out. We'll see what the deal is with Cresto in a moment. Play action here. Austin with a chance again to service it into the inside, and they'll play now across the middle once more. El Capitão getting a couple of jogs in, waiting on a decision to see if he'll come back onto the field of play. And he has to go around the field apparently all the way to the opposite side touch line to come back. There's a shot there. That one over the post. And Austin will get a corner kick opportunity off the defensive play there for the Heat.
Bleeding into the stuff, huh? Chuck one?
Shot corner kick. Austin United will go short, and the referee will put a stop to the play. This one will be halted. El Capitão back on the field of play. Brazilian Denny Cresto, captain of the St. Mary's side that went into the national tournament in the fall. This one serviced again onto the inside by Austin. Cresto will get a flick on it, coming off with a limp here. Not sure if Cresto will be able to continue at full throttle. Ben Smolner will close out the opportunity.
Yeah, no.
Cresto will service again on the inside now. Over to the Wolfman. Back again to Denny. Ben Smolner, the referee, in the way of the up back through. Kenshin Uni will play onto the near hand side. And Denny Cresto down on the far hand side. I think that'll be it for El Capitao. This might be the evening. This might be it for the evening here for Denny Cresto. Laredo Heat coaching staff on the field of play. Head coach Johnny Clifford will get a word with his man there. Training staff for the Heat as well coming on the field of play. Best in the country. The Heat will go to the bench. A tactical adjustment to be made. The Heat with options here on the road to come off and make the impact. Kazuki Hashimoto will come onto the field of play. Hermano, no estoy seguro si fue por eso, pero digo, de eso se habla aquí en la banca al lado mío. Yo creo que tú tienes la razón. Ball swung across again through the middle now, opposite side, half space. Controlled here to Jakob Schnitzner as a Casa native. Play it on the far hand side over to the spare. This is Jack Pascoe. Over to the play there to the man from Milan. Polacci wanting it, won't get it. Driven on and cleared by the Wolfman here. 64 minutes of play in this second half of action. He will look to control. Unio goes down, no foul. A stride here now for Austin. The chop to the inside, a chance to find the near hand half space, and sure enough, Austin does. Austin on the dribble now, penetrating through the middle, looking to find action through the middle channel across the DGC. They'll go wide. One time out. This one too far. This one has stayed back onto the field of play. Austin fighting forward. Foul on the play. That's going to be. Oh, the ref gives the advantage here. A corner kick regardless. Corner kick, Austin United FC. An opportunity to sell it in across as they look to get the draw again. Hermano, yo sé que sí. Y creo que a varios. Ball service again on the inside. Aiden Haynes will get two gloves on it. No foul. Play resumes. The official content with the contact in the box. Aiden Haynes going down. No foul. Half turn. Serviced again to the far post. And Aiden Haynes all 10 on it. A chance here. Aiden Haynes, patient now. All across again, this time the 18 here. Out wide, Kazuki Hashimoto. Solid across, this time to Kenshin Unio. The Kobe native on the stride. He'll poke it back out wide. The Sparrow looking for the early cross. No, this one off the touch. Again to Mariona with a chance off the half turn here. A chance now for Hashimoto. Kazuki looking to flirt with a shot. He'll try to sell it across. The recovery now. Kenshin Unio will flick it up the up back through now. Far hand side. The Sparrow, the service off target for the Heat who are on the press now. And the pressure being applied here. Mariona flag stays down. A chance for the Heat service to cross the flick. And unlucky to not get it. Ben Smoller looking to find something off the half turn again for the Heat. Mariona! Goal! 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 Laredo! The Heat applying the pressure, not giving any breathing room to the home side. And Austin United FC conceding the fourth of the afternoon. The Heat just pounding the balls into the servicing opportunities, looking to connect in the final third. And Mariona has 3 goals and 2 appearances as an assist. Good football here in the Round Rock multi-purpose complex. And Austin now facing a little bit of a steep mountain on their own. They provided the Heat some trouble. And now the flick by Molnar. Colachi wanting at Mariona. Impressive player by the 18-year-old San Francisco native. All played again, controlled now by the Austin keeper. Headed into by the Sparrow here. Controlled by Molnar. Driven out wide. Mariona looking for the Hattie, trying to get the assist now here. Javi on the dribble again. Mariona still in the box. It's Javi with it. A servicing ball opportunity. Javi will send it out of off his foot here, looking for the service. Austin United will give the corner. And the Heat with a chance from the set piece again. Well, we'll wait for the ball to be played here. Still a lot of opportunities off the bench here for the Heat, if changes need to be made. This one over to the Sparrow. He'll get a... Sparrow now with the service. This one over to the far post. A chance for the Heat. Schnitzer, we got a flick on it. And this one off target for the 6'4" German international. Austin looking to play quickly here. The time against them, they have a little bit of work to do here in the remaining 20 minutes of play. The Heat will make another adjustment. And Jack Pascal, the man to be coming off, 70 minutes for the Welsh Wizard. A good outing on back-to-back consecutive starts here for the Sparrow. Jonathan Mayen coming on for the Sparrow here. And Austin will send a big ball this time. Fought for here by Pardon. Controlled now by the Wolfman. Into the air over to Kenshin Unio as a CSU way blow. Adam Conway now on the stride, trying to find Mariona, looking for the heel pass, and unsuccessful on the attempt here. Austin will regather. Ball on that far-hand side again. And the flank activity here, good for Austin on the run here. On the recovery, Jonathan Mayen, Kenshin Unio, still Austin with it. Flank play, and Kobe Pardon will get a flick on it. Minute and a half of football. All swung once more. Austin looking for the servicing ball. This one into the air, and Aiden Haynes to it. And the pump fly over to the shortstop, folks. Focused under the lights and able to put it into the glove. Schnitzler with it again. Land breaking ball over to Mariona. One-time pass onto the inside looking for Conway. And Mariona and Conway, same line. And over to the Wolfman. Ben Smolner looking to go off the one time. Still in the middle channel. Austin will regather here. They'll have it off the half turn. The wall play now by the home side. Kenshin O'Neill with a header on it. He'll fight for it now is Ben Smolner. Nicely done here by the Budapest native. Mayan being taken down. No foul. On behalf of the officials' wording, and this one to Conway again through the middle. Out back, the Wolfman, Richard Bryan, again to Conway. And over to Jakob Schnitzler. Kenshin O'Neill off the half turn. Over again to Ben Smolner as the Hungarian was looking to find something out wide. And over to Mayen. Flirting with the half space. Mayen with a chance to service the ball on the inside. They'll take a pass. This one trying to find Mariona. This flag will go up offside is the ruling, and the play is omitted. Austin will get another one on the board here. It's a one-goal game. Anything could happen. Two-touch action in the box here for Austin. They'll get another one on the board. Three goals for the home side. The Heat still up by one. Hydration break. 15 minutes left in the second half of play. The Heat lead it by a goal. We'll be back in a moment. Jay, do you have a Action resumes, folks, after the water break here. The Heat with the possession to get things back underway.
Why does he start as a kickoff? Oh, he scored.
Austin United scoring before the hydration break.
Oh, the 2 touch.
The return point, yeah, 2 touch in the box. The return after the water break is off the goal kick. Jakob Schnitzer being taken down. That's a late challenge here, and this one will be a yellow. Quarter of an hour left in this match. The Heat lead it by a goal. Got to close out this game strong to continue their playoff push here. Anything but a win for the Heat in their last remaining 2 games, folks, will not be enough to fight into the postseason. Jakob Schnitzer into the half space. The Heat's looking to build that out of their back. Ball out wide now, controlled here by Kazuki Hashimoto. On the stride still, the Japanese international will find Javi Mariona, who gets a step on it. Mariona still battling for it. He'll get the flick in his favor. Chris Konacki off the half turn into the half space, looking to dribble through the middle. And he'll flick it back out over to the right foot of Hashimoto, the Yokohama native, now into the middle channel, off of Ben Smolner. Now has on the half turn. Mariona looking to find the flick here on the return pass by Molnar. No luck here for the Heat. Molnar still with it, looking to take a shot from afar, looking to share possession now. Deciding to go over to Adam Conway. Conway flirting with a shot from a distance. Adam Conway from afar! And the block, the chance for Mayen! Goal! Laredo! Mayen adds a 5th for the Heat. Off the rebound, Conway testing the waters from afar. You don't know what kind of fish you'll catch if you never throw the line in the water. And Mayen able to get the rebound, folks, off of the goalkeeper's save over to the far hand side. The Heat, Jonathan Mayen adding another here for the Heat, folks. The first shot from afar by Adam Conway provoking chaos. And a chance again for the Heat to close this out strong. They lead it by 2. A lot of goals in today's game, 8 in total thus far. We still have about 10 minutes of play, maybe a little more, folks. Let's got to look at the clock. 11 minutes of play in the official regulated 90. Close out the second half plus the stoppage. The water break will come into play, folks, obviously, and a lot of activities here in this second half of action. So we'll have a handful of minutes here, folks, to close out the regulated 90 past the stoppage. And the Heat, nice bounce back from the conceding of the goal for the water break. And Austin will look to build again. Hashimoto here trying to dispossess Austin United FC. We'll have it again off the half turn. They'll look to go through the middle here, and Austin with flicks in their favor. They'll put a ball into the air. Adam Conway will get to this one, and he'll battle the second ball opportunity now as Conway on the 1v1 defending job duty. Austin United will look to rotate again, to cut to the inside, the dispossession, and Conway will flirt with the clearance, and now will get it on his strong foot, the bring down now by Ben Smolder. The connection here over to Mayen by Konacki. Mayen still on the cut here. Mayen with a chance to let go of possession and doing so nicely, finding Javi Mariona. Has 2 goals in the second half of play, 3 in 2 appearances, and a dangerous ball through the middle here by Hashimoto-san. Over by the Wolfman, controlled over to Kenshin O'Neill, and out wide we go again. The Heat looking to rotate possession from one side to the other. Kobe Pardon in control here to the showing Mayen into the half space. The Heat will put a little bit of a pause on this one. The Wolfman back to Kenshin Unyo on the half turn. Kenny will put it into the air over to the far hand side. Kobe Pardon on the overlap. Pardon will get the flick. Now flag will go up. Ben Smolner is offside, and a chance for Austin to build here off the set piece opportunity in their own defensive third. Another tactical adjustment made here by head coach Johnny Clifford, Coach Gaza, and Coach Raul here on behalf of the Heat. Dennis Herrera will step onto the field of play. Ben Smolner will watch the remaining 9 minutes of the regulated 90 from the bench. Entra Herrera al terreno de juego, al campo. Muchos goles en el partido de hoy. Llevamos 8 y todavía nos resta 8 minutitos en el encuentro de hoy. El cabezazo aquí mandado a la banda por Colby Parton y recibe el equipo de Austin, quien reiniciará el partido y las festividades adentro del terreno de juego con las manos. Rotación de la posesión. El cariño y el cuidado hacia la redonda que tiene Austin ahorita, buscando salir jugando de su mitad defensiva. Viene la presión por el hit aplicada por Mayen, ahora por Herrera. Tiene la desviación, pero no controla la posesión del esférico. Colachi recupera ahora Mayen en momento de transición. Viene la falta por detrás. Otra amarilla para el equipo de Austin. El balón parado a favor del hit. Parton juega en corto el hit. Busca la rotación con Mayen. Ahora el hombre lobo, Richard Bryan. Otra vez hacia Mayen. El alemán buscando el balón aéreo. Recupera Conway y ahora deja que recupere el japonés Hashimoto-san. Schnitzler, Conway. La rotación del hit, encontrando los espacios. Rebotando la jugada como pared, buscando al hombre libre. Conway recuperando el esférico, controlando la redonda. El hit busca opciones, busca jugar en corto. Austin sin presionar aquí los eventos del hit. Parton comparte con Aiden Haynes, el arquero del hit. Y comparten el espacio la mitad ahora con Hashimoto. Balón interior, Conway, el irlandés busca el balón filtrado. Buscando encontrar la corrida del tercero. Recupera Colachi, el toque del hondureño. Busca Colachi jugar por abajo. Busca la corrida Dennis Herrera. Y llegará al balón el arquero de Austin. Sale jugando en corto. Rápidamente busca el contragolpe. O la oportunidad de jugada rápida, pero el hit con un poco más de disciplina en esta segunda mitad en cuestión de quedarse más compacto, reduciendo los espacios y las líneas entre las zonas laterales del equipo del terreno de juego, disculpen. On the half turn in the half space again, Austin looks to solve here. Half space play, individual dribbling here now by Austin United FC. Look at the servicing ball, far post, Hashimoto to it first. And fought for here by Mariona, over to Colachi. Colachi on the half turn, still on the dribble. The Italian, the man from Milan now, in between the stride. Colachi getting dispossessed here, but not entirely. The Heat's still with it. He'll go over to Mayen. Jonathan pushing the ball into the flank now. Over to Colby Parton, servicing ball. A chance again for Mariona, who can't control. And this one is out of play. Austin United possession. Half space play, dribbling here for the home side. Mayen on the interception again. Well, the flick favors the Heat now. As Richard Bryan will receive off the pass by Jakob Schnitzler. And on the half turn again we go. It's Mayen. And now Schnitzler. Kenshin Unio on the stride to pass over to Herrera. Herrera setting it out of play. Austin on the rotation. Austin again trying to find something in the closing moments of this game. Last 4 minutes of play. On the stride still is Austin. And the clearance now by the Heat. Herrera will fight for it. Taken down, drawing the foul here in favor of the Heat. The Heat will make an adjustment. Entrando al terreno de juego de Saltillo. Viene Gabriel Cámpora. Sale el italiano a dar de su lugar al mexicano Cámpora. Entra al terreno de juego. El hombre de Saltillo. Schnitzler on the stride, on the run, over to Herrera, controla a Dennis, viene el balón filtrado buscando a Cámpora, le pone la segunda. Cámpora no puede llegar al esférico y el alemán va a bajar el balón otra vez adentro del medio campo, en el ombligo de la cancha, busca abrir el terreno de juego Mayen y encuentra a Parton, otra vez abriendo el juego con el hondureño, compartiendo hacia adentro, ahora es Mayen, el toque de primera, busca al mexicano. Austin will roll it down to the last 2 minutes of play here. Hashimoto. Now it's Kazuki. He shares now with Aiden Haynes. Again to Hashimoto-san. Haynes will control and he'll send it out of play. Service ball onto the inside, off the throw. Jakob Schnitzler getting dispossessed here. Center back going on for an adventure of his own. Half turn, half space play here for Austin United. The Heat will regather. This one over to Kenshin Unio. And the Coba native still running. A lot of engine in Kenny. Over to Dennis Herrera, busca el cambio de juego, encuentra a Adam Conway. The Wolfman back to Conway and over to Kenny Unio. Out wide we go, Jonathan Mayen. Unio, back out wide. Colby Pardon. Service down to the inside, Kenshin, well, this is Jonathan Mayen now between two. Austin will progress here. Herrera on the half turn. Foul on the play as we've approached the 90th minute, folks, just into the stoppage. Laredo Heat General Manager J.J. Vela says at least 6 minutes of play. That's not the official count, though. Herrera will put it into the air here. Now over to Javi Mariona. Mariona with another opportunity, looking for the hat trick. Flag goes up. Offside is a ruling on the play. Mariona not agreeing with the decision. Flag is raised, plays omitted. Austin will put it into the air again. Near hand flank now. Off the bounce. Austin on the stride. The fake of the service. A chance here for the home side. And the individual brilliance, he settled across and nobody on the far post. And this one is flicked inside again. The clearance not far enough here by Mayen, excuse me. Unio over to Cámpora. 2v2 here for the Heat. 3v2 now, transitional moment. Cámpora la tiene, busca la individual, la tiene el de Saltillo, viene el drible individual. Y Cámpora después de la posesión del esférico. Ball on the near hand side. It's a hand, well, offside on the ruling, but. Hashimoto will play quick on the ground. This is Jakob Schnitzler. He'll share with Aiden Haynes. Kobe Pardon on the individual play here. Over to Mayen, who gets taken down. The foul on the play. Gone to the 92nd. We'll go to 93, I think. Laredo Heat General Manager J.J. Villa did say, and I quote, 6 minutes. Not official on the board, though. Dropped down to 5 now. And over to the flank now. Javi Mariona has 2 goals on today's matchup. Adam Conway with a chance to play interiorly now. Conway sharing over to Dennis Herrera. El hondureño sobre la media vuelta busca jugar otra vez hacia afuera. Viene la finta, controla el japonés. Otra vez con Mayen. Otra vez Adam Conway de nuevo. La pisa. La adelanta y viene la oportunidad del tiro libre para el Heat. En la misma zona en donde Austin metió el primero que en ese momento empató el encuentro contra el Heat. Herrera over it, Adam Conway over it. It looks like it'll be Dennis Herrera to do the honors here for the Heat. La va a prender Dennis Herrera. Busca Herrera ponerle gasolina. Viene el riflazo y a la barrera. Herrera otra vez sobre la finta. Busca el driblero individual. Quiere ser el relleno de la crema entre las dos. Well, there's a foul on the play here. Austin had an opportunity to play quickly. Ref will let Austin play a couple of yards forward now. And Hashimoto with the defensive play here. Austin will sell it out. And the throw here for the Heat. We'll go 95th, I think, folks, unless the ref will wait for this one to get thrown and call. Austin from afar, the block by Jakob Schnitzler. He'll bring it down with his chest now, and the center back finding himself in a forward position again. Javi Mariona completely open on this left-hand side. Mariona with an opportunity looking for the hat-trick. Jakob Schnitzler still with it. Jakob will swing it. And the breakaway opportunity missed for the Heat. Austin will look to swing it. This one blocked by Herrera. Possession still here for Austin United. They'll get the flag. It's a foul on the play. J.J. Vela still quoting the 6. Folks, 95 and change is enough. The Heat victorious on the road. Final score 5-3. And the Heat, folks, the Heat with an opportunity here on the road. They get the 3 points. They put 5 on the board against Austin. And the Heat will close out the regular Lone Star Conference campaign next Friday at home in Laredo, Texas. Kickoff at 8:15 against the Corinthians of San Antonio. Damas y caballeros, gracias por estar con nosotros. Les deseamos un lindo inicio de su semana, un lindo resto de su domingo. Gracias por estar en la transmisión. Se lo agradecemos que estén con nosotros con mucho cariño. Les damos las gracias. Nos veremos el próximo viernes. Laredo Heat cierra la temporada regular contra los Corinthians de San Antonio en Laredo. El partido inicia a las 8:15. Si están en el área, vayan al cierre de la temporada regular de su Laredo Heat. Nos vemos en Laredo. Gracias otra vez por estar con nosotros. Cuídense mucho. Nos vemos después. Adiós. Folks, the Heat on the road. 5 goals against Austin. 3 points on the road. And the Heat will close out the regular season next Friday against Corinthians of San Antonio. My name is Rodrigo Marina. We thank you for being with us. Have a blessed rest of your Sunday evening. We'll see you next week when the Heat return to Laredo, Texas. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.